Hello, everybody, and welcome to another week of Understanding Spirit. I'm your host, Mary. I hope you've all had a good week. There's a lot going on in the world, and we just have to, I suppose, at the moment, just sit in prayer and whatever that looks like for you, and just hope for the best outcome for everybody concerned. As usual, while I wait for a caller, I'm just going to do a little bit of educational work for anybody who is interested in developing. I just do a little bit every week. Another thing that I want you all to consider when you are trying to develop is just to not be harsh on yourself and not compare yourselves, to other people. It's actually the worst thing that you can do, because we can be quite excited with what we start seeing, how we start feeling, and we sort of kind of want everything to come yesterday. Spirit, has their own timing, and it's always what is the best for us and the highest good of everyone concerned, and there's many times when people come to me for a reading and I can actually see spirit lining up, to come to them. So, just always be kind to yourself and just be patient. Everything will happen for you. Okay, I have a caller. Have I got Tonya from North Carolina?
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How can I help you today?
Yes, ma'am. I just want to know if maybe I'm going in the right direction.
If you're going in the right direction, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you are. I'm getting arrows going forward. So the path that you've chosen is certainly the correct one. I do feel like you need to also take a little bit of time out as you're making decisions. Maybe kind of like meditate on things. And if you don't actually meditate, you don't have to do meditation as such. It can also look like just having just a quiet moment to yourself and just sort of sitting still and just kind of thinking about where you're at, how far you've come. Does that make sense for you?
It does.
Okay. Do you have a female in spirit? I feel like it's a mother or a mother figure or somebody that would have advised you.
Okay.
Because I do have some information for you. You don't have to get a reading from the spirit. I can go ahead and give you a psychic reading, but I just want you to know there is somebody there. Do you want to just go ahead with the psychic reading?
Yes, it's probably my mother.
Sorry?
I said it's probably my mother in spirit.
Yeah, it is. So this is a mother figure. Yes. Did you want to hear from her?
Sure.
Okay, because it is a long. I feel with what you're doing, she's kind of like going like this, like, come on, get on with it. And she's trying to encourage you. And she's like, there's no time like the present. But she's saying, just be patient. Everything will come to you. And she's saying, come as you are. That makes no sense to me, but I'm hoping it makes sense to you. Does that make any sense for you?
It does.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Was that something that she used to say?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So that's like validation for you, that I'm with your mum. I'll just see what else. Yes, she's also coming up with meditation for you as well. She's also showing me that um, uh, you have a lot of kind of like knowledge and wisdom so far in your journey with this, but she's wanting to sort of like push you in also in a more spiritual direction, and also going forward with a lot of compassion. Does that make sense for you?
It does.
Okay. She's Was your mum sort of like, I want to say she was very strong and would kind of exert like her authority within the family, but I also feel like, if you will, it's like, I can see her with a sword, like, you have to do what I'm saying, but then there's also this marshmallow soft side to her as
Yeah.
well. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, now she's also coming up with, are you saving money at the moment?
Trying to. Yes.
Sorry, what was that?
Yes.
Okay, because she's saying to me that she's watching you save money. Okay, and she's happy that you're doing that. Are you wanting to invest your money at all? Because she's talking about, everyone's talking about investing in gold, and Spirit are too. So, if you're looking at an investment somewhere to put your money, then she's talking about that. She's also telling me, with the saving as well, she's saying that you need to have a rest, and she's wanting you to have a break, take a vacation of some sort. And she's showing me, okay, I don't know, it might be like, I don't know what it is. It looks like it could be like Vanuatu or somewhere like that. It's not Europe though. So anywhere where there's kind of like lagoons, that kind of thing, because I can't see the actual country. She's only showing me that part like of the beach, and there's like little boats around, floating around. Are you thinking of taking a holiday?
Yes.
Okay. She's actually saying you're in, like, she's gone a little bit further with that now. She's actually saying that you're actually in desperate need of a holiday. She's making me feel like you're quite worn out. And it's
Yeah.
more, it's mentally, and it's also emotionally. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am. It does.
Okay. Uh, she's like, from now on, she's showing me like just baby steps. All right, as you go forward, she's like, just put one foot in front of the other, and just kind of like I want to say, just stop and think, like have a quiet moment. She will come to you in your thoughts as well. She's showing me that she's tried to communicate with you, and she's saying like she's whispering in your ear. Do you have any, and because I'm seeing it the opposite way. So it would be your left ear, I think, is the one she chooses the most. Do you get any
Yes.
sensation? You do?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Because she's showing me that's her. All right. Now, I had other spirit around because I do readings after the show, but she just kind of like pushed in. So I knew that my caller was going to need to hear from their mother today. All right. So, and I feel like she would have just, like she's giving it to me like her children for her were like her little chickens, and she would just, you know, like fuss over them and look after them, but she had them all in a row as well. Like there was discipline there too.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. Uh, she's I kept saying like nail biting. Does that make any sense to you? Do you bite your nails, or does she? Because she's like, this is a nail biting kind of time for you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, she's saying just be patient, all right, just going forward, right? And she's also saying don't second guess yourself, all right? She's going to be pushing you along, right? Have you felt like an internal push? It's a little bit hard to describe, but it's like there's something inside you that makes you feel like you've got to push a certain direction. Have you felt that?
Yes.
Okay, she's
I
telling me
have.
that that is her. Okay, so if you're wondering, sitting there going, I have no idea what that is, I feel weird, I can't explain it, that's her pushing you forward in the direction that you need to go.
Okay.
Okay? She just keeps wanting to say over and over again, take your time, take your time, take your time. All right. And she's kind of like got one hand, she's showing me she's got like one hand on your shoulder and she's got the other sort of like stretched out, and you know, the same way that somebody would guide us forward in a certain way. Okay. All right, she's blowing you kisses, and she's sending you these white flowers. I think they're gardenias, but they're white. I don't really know my flowers, but I hope that flower makes sense for you because she's giving me that strong smell of it as well. So I don't know if that was a favorite flower for her.
Yes.
Okay, beautiful.
What?
All right. She's actually got a bit of tears in her eyes. She misses you and she's saying she loves you.